YouTube, what's happening? It's your boy, and if you don't know now, you know. All the way gang, it's your boy, all the way sincere, and we out here, man. We on that NBA 2K23. Now listen, if you're new, I appreciate that view, I truly do, but you know you gotta like and sub for your boy. Hit them noties too as well, so you can know when we post. All my OGs, man, what up? Salute, bro. Comment below and let me know that you see me out here. Hit that like button for me too. Anytime you see me, whether you be from NBA Live, Madden, wherever I uploaded, bro, in the past, bro, just show me some love. I'm back outside, man. It's been over a year, so YouTube is not putting my videos in front of nobody. So of course the views gonna be mad low right now. But I'm just gonna keep my head down and keep grinding. I need everybody help that see my videos just to like and support in some kind of way to get me back in that algorithm. And I'm just gonna keep doing what I always do on my channel, man. No matter what game it is, I'm gonna drop something of value, bro. Quality videos. I'm solid. Let's get into it. Now, last time I dropped a build for y'all, it was on next gen, so I wanted to jump on current gen and drop a build. You can just make builds so much better because you don't have to worry about the bad system at all. But I'm gonna do a 2-for-1 for y'all because, like, bro, if you primarily play next gen, and a lot of people playing next gen, then current gen build videos don't have a lot of value because you can't make the build exactly the same. They don't always perfectly translate because of the badge system and how it sets up. So you're gonna want to stick around for this because I'm gonna show you the current gen build and how crazy it get, but then we're gonna switch over to next gen and I'm gonna show you the adjustments that you need to make sure that you can get the same effect out of the next gen build, and they're basically the same, they're just slightly different. All right, we're gonna make a point guard build. We're going for Morant today. All right, so instead of a 6'9" and going with the metal, we're gonna go with a 6'2". Now I know a lot of people make 6'1s, but 6'2" gains access to some things that you just can't get, and more than one thing. It's not just dunking that you can get on a 6'2" that you can't get on a 6'1". So we're going with 6'2", 211 pounds is the minimum weight that we need to go, and 6'10" wingspan, compact body style, whatever style you want to make is all good though. First, let's look at the dunking. Like, really, when we looking at dunking, bro, 93 driving dunk, and really all that you need to know is, bro, this game is based on attributes, animations, badges, and then your ability to be able to have good IQ and play angles. What's dope about smaller builds is they get so much of a higher acceleration than like a 6'9", for instance, that you're going to be so much faster. So you're going to be that much more of an effective slasher because it's going to be way easier for you to get into the paint and get past somebody and then go through somebody and contact them if you need to. So it's going to make you way more effective. Now this is taxing on us, so we're not going to upgrade our layup. We're going to leave it at a 73. You'll see where it may be a little bit different on next gen. Now as far as shooting, we're going to go with an 89 3-point shot too as well, so that's going to give us agent threes on gold. Limitless is going to be on silver. That's a nice sweet spot. If we go with sharp take on this build, we get a +10. That means we're gonna have a 99 3-point shot. Any level of also takeover progress period is gonna get us into the 90s. So we're an elite slasher, an elite shooter. We can be a 3-point hunter if we want to. Now as far as playmaking goes, we have 2 points of entry for pass accuracy on current gen. All right, it's either gonna be a 70 or a 75. You can get away with a 70 on current gen on like 2s and 3s. Not really wrecked, but you can get away with it in the park. But I'll show you a couple of variants where we can get that 75 too as well, just in case you're wondering how to get it. Now I went with a 90 ball handle so we can get access to like Dame Lillard, Kyrie Irving. You might as well get some extra packages since you're under 6'5", so go for that. That's the reason why I went for it. I get Hall of Fame quick first step. Speed with ball is really only impactful in full court dribbling. It doesn't have anything to do with your speed boosting. So really all I wanted to do is get that Michael Jordan dribble style. It's still the best in the game in season 2, so that's the reason why we went there. As far as defense goes, a lot of people make the mistake, bro, of not putting any defense on these smaller builds just because you're short. You can have so much of an impact on the game still with attributes. I already talked about attributes, animations, and then badges, bro. Those things matter so much in the game. So keep in mind that every increment of 5, it just feels like you get access to more and more animations, right? I can get a 65 interior defense and a 65 block on this build. If I pop my takeover, my non-primary things will give me a +5. Then I jump up to 70. On some of the larger builds, once you get to 70 shot block, you get bronze anchor, and you know you start to see more animations even without the badge. So like, this is the reason why I'm doing that, because I might not be Mutombo and get a million blocks, but I am gonna get access to better shot contests, and that's gonna create turnovers and stops for us on defense, bro. I don't see why people skip this. Every year I make builds like this, smaller builds that have better interior defense, and I get stops with it. Perimeter defense, this is also another thing that I see people kind of like forget about, and they like make it like a 75 or something like that on smaller builds. You might as well be a perimeter lock and guard ball, bro. This kind of masks your deficiency, which is height, bro, because you'll run into people that like to dribble and shoot threes, and that way they're not programmed or wired to repeatedly like rim run on you. You will face those people, but you also get an opportunity to kind of play out on the perimeter. If you just put no defense on and you go sit corner and try to hide, you basically screaming, hey, look at me over here, bro, I ain't got no defense. And they gonna backdoor you all day, or they gonna try to get you involved in like different pick and rolls and exploit you to get like make you play defense, and then you're gonna get exploited. So you might as well be the best defender you can be. This build has balance at everything, so it's okay. Now when we look at rebounding, 70 rebounding is also really good, bro. Those things add up at the end of the day. I get silver box out beats, rebound chaser on bronze. I can get 1 to 3 rebounds every game, and I might not get 10, but I might get 3, and that limits possessions as well. When we look at physicals, I got a 76 speed, and then I got an 86 acceleration. I want to be exactly what you think I am. I'm short, I get that +4 with gym rat, I got a 90 acceleration, and I'm moving in a way that a 6'9" can't move with the ball when I'm speed boosting. When you look at vert is also helpful, not only with contact dunks, but also with defensive rebounding and contest on this build. So it's much more impactful on this build than it would be on a taller build. And then I got 91 stamina. So that's how you make the build. Some quick tweaks. If I wanted to get small contact dunks, you could just take this down 1, and now boom, now I can get small contact dunks along with pro and elite. I really wouldn't care for that. One thing you can do too as well, say you want to get 99 still, this build is flexible, because you see me not tweaking the offense at all, but I'm just tweaking like defensive things. Now I can still play out on the perimeter with an 86, and most people use 86 anyway, and then I got a 99 still now to go along with all of this offense, bro. So I can create chaos with that Hall of Fame glove badge. Now I can also switch back like this, leave my physicals like I just put them, and then put it all on pass accuracy. Now I get that 75, and then I can come over here, go with an 80, and then this is maybe better suited for the rec because I got that 75 pass accuracy, 80 free throw as well. My takes are gonna be the same, so I get shot, sharp, and lock. That's a little bit different from next gen, of course, but I get that +10 when I pop it, and then I also get crazy steal animations when I pop this, plus I get a speed bump when I pop this too as well. And basically what this makes me is a two-way 3-point shot creator, shades of Steve Francis and Drew Holiday, bro. Now we gonna get that Ja Morant tweet. I'm gonna show y'all. Let's jump over to next gen. Alright, so let's look at next gen, so you can see we got it the exact same weight, exact same height, everything. There are gonna be a few differences. First, let's start with the finishing, all right? The first thing you gotta pay attention to is the fact that now we have this badge system, right? And in order for us to be an effective slasher, we're gonna need access to posterizer, slithery, and limitless takeoff. If I have a chance, I wanna maximize that. So if you know anything about next gen and having the core badges, and I'm not gonna explain any of that stuff, then you know in order for you to be able to get access to all 3 of these, you need at least 24 badges. So I had to tweak it to get at least 22. So that's the reason why I boosted my close shot up so high. And then now I also, and this is a plus, I also boosted up my driving layup to an 80. So I can get things like Zach LaVine or Ja Morant's layup package too as well, which is pretty dope. But we have to also take advantage of a quest in order for us to be able to get a +4, so we can put 2 extra badges on to get the 24 badges. This is really taxing on us and what we can do with the rest of the build, but we actually do become a better finisher on next gen. Now, as far as shooting goes, it's exactly the same. So this is exactly the same. We're gonna add the other 2 badges here. The only thing I can really say is again, badges are an issue because of how the tier system works. We'll still be able to get access to Agent 3s, we'll get blinders and limitless, and then we can still get green machine and amp, but we can't like go all in on something like space creator like right away. We'd have to grind this build out a little bit more throughout the year to get extra badge points and stuff like that to really maximize it in the way that we want. Now, also playmaking, for me, I feel like minimum threshold you really should look at on next gen is 75 instead of 70. You can go with a 70 if you want to go with a 70, that's up to you, but it does give you extra badges. I think you had 17 on current gen, you get 20 over here. So the 75 pass accuracy is important because you have pass styles, right? So you want to get at least LeBron James pass style. That'll make you a much better passer on next gen, but otherwise pretty much the same. Defense, because I've had to add like bonus stuff over here or add more to our finishing, add a little bit more to our pass accuracy, it made me take down the perimeter defense. So now my perimeter defense is at an 86. The one thing I can say that's a huge benefit though is I still get the 95 steal, which is crazy dope because bro, on next gen you can get plucks really easily. You can get plucks easy on current gen too, but because people have the core badges and different things like that, when they make new badges, they're more likely to be out in the park with a lower unpluckable rating if their build isn't high up. So just keep that in mind. So you'll still have a good time with that. And then you also get 65 interior defense and block. Bro, you also, another benefit is your box out beast and then your rebound chaser have no rebounding requirements whatsoever. So you can actually get these boosts. One thing that I did notice though is that this is not gonna play that big of a factor in, like, you see me moving it, it's not really playing a factor in like me being able to go put that in the like perimeter defense or something like that. So I still went with the 70 because I like being able to be sneaky and be like a efficient rebounder. The only other thing that happened differently is my like physical. So this is gonna be pretty much the same, but then down here I had to take it to 74 and 85. Now the thing about that is what makes it cool is when we look at like takeovers, I get access to slashing as well. So what I can do instead, for instance, is put on slash and takeover, and then I can put on something like lock, or I can put on shark, and then what that does for me is when I pop my takeover, I can get boost to my speed and acceleration along with my vertical, my speed with ball, my ball handling, and then all 3 of these categories too as well. I can even use juice and double down on both of them if I want to, and then my non-primary will get a +7, so that means I'd have a 96 3 ball if I went double slasher take when I go juice. So you could do something like that if you wanted to, or you can use accelerator and still utilize shark takeover too as well, and still get this to offset it. So that's the way you want to look at that. You do get lower attributes, but your takeover will help you compensate for that. And then basically what we're looking at when we make this build is now we got that Steve Francis, we got that Drew Holiday, but we got the Ja Morant build that we are looking for. The build name is slightly different too as well. Two-way inside out creator. So this is a very nasty build and very similar to the current gen build that we made. In some ways this build is better, in some ways the current gen build is better. Tell me which one you like down below. How did we do with it as far as did it translate or not? Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell as well so you can know when we post. And as always, respect the OGs. Peace.